I greet you guys, and today's update is on UNIZIK temporary site to Igwe Junction. Igwe Junction is where we are now, and I just want to take a flash look along here, but we are not going inside. Maybe one of these days I will bring out time to check out this particular road, what is happening there, whether they are still working on it or not. So, but there is an ongoing installation of street lights along this road. This one now goes to Iswanacha, and this is the roundabout at Igwe Junction. So we are going to move along this road to see the updates. Majorly, that's the general update about this road, but the main thing is the installation of street lights, the level of work done so far. So we'll move along to have that detailed look of it. So this is where the dualization stopped, running from UNIZIK Junction to Igwe Junction. That is this place we are now. And the influx of sand on the major third road is still a problem. But I know that one of the causes is because of so many other roads or so many adjoining roads are yet to be, paved. That's why it is like that. And secondly, no attempt to sweep out the sands, and the sands keep accumulating at a very fast, speed. So this is the base of the street light. That's the base. So, but we are going to take a detailed look moving down towards that UNIZIK temporary site to know how far they are gone with the installation of street lights. Also, I hope that they are still going to come here to mark these roads, because observing that expressway that is marked, it looks very beautiful. Well, just like I explained in my video, this is Goodwill Junction. This area is called Goodwill Junction. So just like I explained, it's not about the beauty of marking the road. Marking the road is not majorly for beauty. It guides road users, drivers in particular, on what to do while using the road, where you can overtake or where you cannot overtake, when you are encroaching on where you are not supposed to. So, but I wonder if they mark this road, the sand will just come and take over the road markings, making no meaning for the road markings. Why that of expressway road markings, many areas or sections along that road is still looking neat and beautiful, is because the influx of sand on the expressway is not that much compared to these places or this kind of road within the city. So we need to do something about cleaning up our roads. So the road markings will have meaning to the road users. Then this open drainage, you can see the way people are dumping, used items inside the drainages, or whether the used items find their way into the drainages. That is a thing to discover. So, but if the drainages are sealed, it won't be easy for this refuse to find their way inside the drainage, and it must be, cleaned up. They will find their way on the road like that, and making it possible for road sweepers to sweep it off. My point is that the covered drainages don't encourage this kind of waste inside the drainages. You can hardly find it inside drainages, but our problem is that we don't maintain things. Yes, somebody was saying the other day about Owerri Road that covered drainage is not good. Go to Owerri Road, that everywhere is blocked. Yes, why won't it block? You don't know that they desealed covered drainage as time goes on. You desealed it and ensure that the drainage is free. Hmm? Who said that covered drainage are not desilted? You cannot leave it just like that. That's why it has openings. Covered drainages majorly has openings at intervals so that it becomes easier for cleaning up. So the point is that all this refuse can hardly find their way inside the drainage if the drainages are covered. But if they must be on the streets, they will be like this. They will be littered like this, you know, making it compulsory to be cleaned up. So now let's see this thing. People should be careful. I don't know why this place is still open like this. Or are they afraid if they cover it, people will come and steal the metal? This place is open. People came and dump tires and all sorts of things inside it to make it less dangerous in case of casualty. Somebody can mistakenly step on them and they can't find their feet but to drop inside the manhole. So that is why it's very, very dangerous leaving it open like that. Just see the drainages that was just done not quite long is still, very much covered with debris and all manner of wastes. Okay, this is the open drainage. Who cleans it up? Nobody. Who is supposed to clean it up? If there is a law on who cleans the drainages, government should enforce it. Government should enforce it. And see, our people need something that is always forceful because people are used to, doing this kind of a thing, reckless dumping of used items. So if there is no law to enforce it and ensure that corrections are being made bomber to bomber consecutively for a long period, people cannot stop doing these things. Okay, let's look at another manhole. You can see this one, they carry stick, put big trunk of tree self. See how they dump it to prevent people falling inside it. That is a kind of warning alert. So people should be mindful of it. If it's a running vehicle, it may just cause damage to the tire, but human beings, pedestrians are much at risk. They are very much at risk. So we are going to check out this channeling, drainage channeling. No, there is an underground drainage here. That manhole connects to an underground drainage, and the underground drainage comes here. It comes out here, the surface and the underground is going to follow this channel. So these things now, like dumping of this sand and gravels, is what the Lagos State government has banned in Lagos State. Dumping these things on the road like this, that is what they have banned, and people that did it were fined. Their properties were sealed up, and they were being fined. Well, we should be mindful of such things, items like this, construction items. Somebody will just come and dump them on a public road. That is in Lagos State. It is now prohibited and against the law. Anywhere is done, the property is sealed up. And the way this tipper drivers, before you know what is happening, they have tipped the whole thing and zoom off. So that is what I was trying to pass on one of my video, the information that this is what is happening now in Lagos State, that our dear state, Anambra State, needs such law. Okay, so we are still moving down the UNIZIK temporary site. Okay, now see, you know that this place has been marked before. You can see the lines, the one at the center and the one at the side. These lines are still just very faint, that you hardly see them because sand has overtaken them. Sand has overtaken them, and it looks like the paints, are fading off easily. Yes, the paint looks like paints that are fading off so quickly because this road markings is not up to, let's say, is not up to 1 year or 8 months or thereabout. It's not up to that, but it has faded quickly. You can see, you hardly see them. You hardly see them. These paints, I don't think that they are supposed to fade up so quickly, but some are still visible anyway. But sand is the issue. But the ones at the middle, where tires run on, they are faded up quickly. I think it has to do with the quality of the paint. But it's not completely, at least one can see the paint a little bit visible on the road. So, but the point is that marking the roads, after marking it, sand will overtake it. Is It's a no-no for me because the markings will become almost, useless if sands will just come and take over the road markings, which means that you can hardly see them. So, but I believe on the issue of keeping the streets or the road neat, well, I think the people in charge, they may see it as some things are more important than cleaning up our streets. That's what I want to conclude. Because if these things are important to be done, then they will budget for it and ensure that it is done. They will budget for it, ensure that it is done, and they will do it well. Ensure that it's done well. That that is only thing I think that will be the issue. If not, there is nothing else. Or is it that funds are not being allocated for cleaning our environment and our road in particular? These are the things that we need to solve to, find out and have a solution to them. Because cleanliness is next to godliness. Honestly speaking, this area is a bit neater from that winners, though the drainages there are still in a bad shape. But from that winners down here is a bit clean. You can see the road markings are still visible because they clean and they sweep the road. You see it. So majorly the problem should be from influx of sand and not the paint issue may not be the major issue as in the quality of paint because these places they are still much visible though slightly faded. So this is the junction of the Club Street. This is Club Street Junction, and I hope we are seeing the benefit of open drainages that it has done to refuse dump for people living around that place. You see, these things you are seeing are debris from car crash. You see them? Debris from car crash. Almost all the time you will see it along this road. Earlier on I said that we need speed bumps around this road. I said this severally that we need speed bumps. People are crashing into each other around this area. Well, my own is just to make observation, and that is it. I don't have the powers to do it. It's only the government and people in government can do that. So, but there is need for speed bumps, not too close to the roundabout, a little bit, distance from the roundabout to slow down vehicles approaching this roundabout. So, but there is no doubt that Governor Soludo has done well to improve this road Earlier before now, this road is a single carriageway, but now he has dualized it and make it more motorable. Then you hardly pass through this place. It's just full of potholes. The tar road has gone very, very bad, and people hardly pass along this place. But now you can have a smooth movement. You can even close your eyes and drive along this road. That is, if you are permitted to close your eyes and drive. So the governor has done very, very well to ensure that this road becomes more useful. And there is another thing that has become very common in most of the roads that are being constructed in Anambra State presently. Is about the walkways. The walkways usually should come after the drainage. Walkways should come after the drainage, and it is either on top of drainage. Walkways is on top of drainage, or it can be extended after the drainage. The idea of breaking in walkways to create gutter, to create channel of water into the drainage is not quite good. Sometimes it discourages me from working on it, but it's better than none. It's better than having none. And just like I said, the standard way is to have it after the drainage. That is the best thing to do. So, but the governor has done well to convert this road to what it is today. This is a big sign that many of our roads that can be replicated to what we are seeing here in terms of dualizing them and making them much motorable. I always talk about this Ifite Road. Honestly, Ifite Road is a major road in Anambra State and is a road that leads to a major university in the state. So I was thinking that the government would dualize that road if this place can be done this way. What is stopping Ifite Road? A major road like that leads to a higher institution, a federal university. Well, if this governor did not do it, another governor can still do it. Everything will not be finished in one day. But that road is very strategic. And that's why I lament about the overpass. That the overpass supposed to be a dual overpass road. So that by the time if the road will be dualized, it will fit in. Because some of these things we are doing, we should be looking at the future. And some of these works cannot be just done once. As in, it's something that once you have done it, you have done it. Some of them are hardly to be amended. Structures like that overpass, you can hardly amend them. Then I talked about, I don't know, I think it's important to still have a speed bump somewhere just before this area, because see, I'm sure another vehicle has run into this place to scatter these road caps. All these people coming from a nightclub They will not observe because they have been tipsy. And this thing happens recently. It's a recent thing. The way he's looking is very recent because that painting has been done already before the knocking off of the road caps. Well, I'm still Chinedu until I come your way next time. I say bye for now.